Okay, hello folks. Welcome back to yet another episode of PathQuest. As global data explodes by 187% each year, the role of business intelligence tools has never been more crucial. In today's episode, we dive into how these tools are transforming the way businesses harness the power of big data, from uncovering hidden insights to driving smarter decisions. BI tools are not just an option, they are a necessity. So stay tuned as we explore why mastering these tools is essential in navigating the data driven future. And joining us is Joey Medansky, an expert in BI solutions implementations, to discuss how organizations can harness this data surge to make smarter, faster decisions. Welcome, Joey. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Yeah, what's up, Amit? Thanks for inviting me. And like always, it's great to be here. I'm excited.
Absolutely. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. We've seen, Joey, we've seen this staggering 187% annual increase in global data. So, what's driving this explosion and how is it impacting businesses?
Yeah, it's huge. The explosion in data is really fueled by the digital transformation of businesses, which increases online interactions, the proliferation of cloud-based systems. And the surge impacts businesses by demanding more robust BI tools, right? Like PathQuest to analyze vast data sets, enabling real-time insights, enhancing decision making, and then driving strategic actions that were previously unimaginable, with traditional methods.
Yeah. So, let me put it this way. Speaking of BI tools, many companies, many businesses are investing heavily in them. But for our listeners who might be newer to this space, could you explain exactly what business intelligence tools do and why they're so essential in today's data-driven world?
Yeah, certainly. At its core, business intelligence or BI, as we'll refer to a couple times, is it's really about turning raw data into actionable insights. So BI tools are really just software applications that help organizations collect, process, analyze data from various sources, and then they can provide dashboards, reports, visualizations that really make it easier to understand complex data patterns and trends in the market. So, the reason these tools are essential really now is because they allow businesses to leverage their data effectively. With the right BI tools like PathQuest, companies can really identify opportunities, optimize operations, and really just make informed decisions faster than ever before. So, in a world where data is doubling every year, I'd say that ability is quickly, extracting value from data. It's a game changer at the end of the day.
It really is. But as you mentioned, with so much data being generated, there must be challenges too. And what are some of those biggest hurdles companies face when implementing and using BI tools?
Great question. And one of the biggest challenges is data quality. You got to get good data in to get good data out, right? So with so much data coming from different sources, ensuring that if hopefully that it's accurate, clean, consistent, that can be a huge task. If the data isn't reliable, the insights won't be either, as I mentioned. So another challenge is probably user adoption. BI tools are really only effective if they're used by the people who need them and across all levels of the organization, right? So this are going to require not just the right technology, but also a culture shift towards data-driven decision making. And then finally, I'd say there's the challenge of scalability, right? So as data grows, BI systems need to be able to handle more volume, complexity, without slowing down. And this often can require ongoing investment in infrastructure and technology.
Yeah, and those are definitely significant challenges, but the benefits seem to far outweigh the hurdles, especially when we consider the competitive edge that data-driven companies have.
Yeah, exactly. Companies that can harness their data effectively now are better positioned to anticipate market trends, understand the customer behaviors of today, and then really optimize their operations. So, in today's fast-paced business environment, and that kind of agility is really invaluable at the end of the day.
Absolutely. So with data volumes increasing exponentially, how can businesses ensure their BI tools remain scalable and efficient?
To handle exponential data growth, businesses they have to choose BI tools that scale efficiently. A study by I think it was IDC, yeah, revealed data volume will grow by 61% year through per year, sorry, through to 2025. So, you want to opt for cloud-based BI solutions. That way it can scale up to, I would say, 10 times faster than traditional systems. You can utilize advanced analytics to process large data sets in real time. And then that's going to let you ensure sustained performance. That's exactly what PathQuest BI does.
You bet. Yeah. And how do BI tools evolve to manage the sheer volume of global data growth, and what innovations are on the horizon?
Yeah. So, business intelligence tools are really evolving rapidly and every day to handle global data growth, projected to reach, I think it was 175 zettabytes by 2025. Innovations like AI-driven analytics, real-time processing, data processing, and enhanced cloud integrations are really just transforming BI to another level. So, we have AI algorithms now to enable predictive analytics, automated insights, while really those cloud platforms offer scalable storage and processing power. So, advanced data visualization tools and self-service BI features, they also empower users to explore vast data sets more intuitively. And then at the end of it all, they can ensure actionable insights are accessible and timely, right?
Yeah, you said 175 zettabytes data by 2025. I mean,
Yeah.
that's colossal. That's huge.
Yeah.
So, what are these industries who are most impacted by the rapid increase in global data, and how are they utilizing BI tools to stay competitive?
Sure. Yeah, good question. So I would say industries like retail, healthcare, finance, those are profoundly impacted by the surge in global data. Retailers use BI tools to personalize customer experiences. I think with 80% of companies leveraging data for targeted marketing. Healthcare, they can use BI tools for patient care improvements, really leading to a reduction in mid-mission rates. And then you have finance, as I mentioned, and BI tools really there could help manage risks, compliance. I'd say you have up to 70% of firms, that can report enhanced decision making efficiently.
Right. So, for our listeners who might be thinking about, either adopting or scaling up their use of BI tools, what what advice would you tell them? You give them?
Sure. Yeah. Start with a clear strategy, right? So understand what you want to achieve with your data and how BI tools can help you get there. And it's also important to involve key stakeholders from across the organization early on. That way, you can ensure that the tool meet their needs and that they're on board with using right there the culture that I mentioned earlier. And then additionally, focus on the data governance from the beginning. So, what does that mean? Having processes in place to ensure data quality, security, compliance. And then lastly, I'd say you don't want to forget about training and support. The more comfortable your team is with the tools, the more value you'll get out of them. Again, going back to that culture fit, right? The culture shift.
Yeah, that's Joey. That's really fantastic advice. So, as we wrap up, what do you see as the future of BI tools, given the continued explosion of data? How do you think these tools will evolve in the years to come?
Yeah, BI tools they're set up to evolve. Of offering not just data analysis, but really trend predictions, automated decision making, I would expect a rise in real-time analytics for quicker insights, greater accessibility, and then making those tools user-friendly for everyone in an organization is always going to be important. So as the data grows, I guess you could say democratizing analysis will be crucial for staying ahead of everyone else that's not using BI tools like PathQuest.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, exciting times ahead. And thank you so much, Joey, for sharing your insights with us today. It's clear that while the data landscape is becoming more complex, the tools we have to navigate are also becoming more powerful.
Yeah, I know it's been a pleasure as always. I appreciate it. I'm here to answer any questions, of course.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, to our listeners, we open for Q&A right now. So if anybody's got any questions, mention those in the comments and we can go over those. Check to see if we've got any. Yeah, there's one. So, Joy, how many companies or users can access Pathways BI at a time?
Yeah, the beauty of PathQuest BI is you can have unlimited users, unlimited companies, of course. So, whether your company has just one or 100, we can do that. We can set it up however you need us to, with as many users as you'd like.
Right.
Good question.
Yeah, the next is what accounting tools, softwares we integrate with.
Yeah, so we integrate with probably the most popular ones out there: QuickBooks Online, Sage Intact, Zero. So, you know, if there is a integration that you're looking for, please reach out to us. We will, check it and make it work. If we can, of course. So, but usually the most popular ones we're always looking to add on as well.
Great, excellent. And what's the, roughly, what's the onboarding time? Let's say if somebody wants to go with Pathways BI service.
Yeah, for I would say for those integrations that I mentioned, we've done it tons of times. So 1 to 2 weeks we can get you up and running. It really depends on how fast you can get certain data to us, but it's really just a switch of a button that we turn on, and then we just kind of set up the companies as you need, and then you're ready to go. So
Wow, it's sounds very simple.
it
Great.
is.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Those are the comments. So, folks, that concludes today's episode. If you enjoyed this talk, be sure to subscribe and leave us a review on YouTube. Until next time, keep exploring the data and that data that drives your world. If you're intrigued by the possibilities of BI and want to learn more, book a demo by visiting pathquest.com. And yeah, the next event happens soon on August 30. What would be on PathQuest? What would be on accounts payable automation? So yeah, thanks for tuning in and listening. See you next time. Cheers.
Cheers. See you guys.